Hello everyone, I miss you all. Welcome to today's video, during which we are going to answer the exercises from the sheet that I sent you yesterday to be answered. Let's check our answers. This video is for Unit 9. Number 1. We are going to begin with the exercises on vocabulary. Number 1. Some people believe that space, fruit and vegetables are better for you than ones grown with chemical fertilizers. Of course, the correct answer is organic fruit. And organic fruit, of course, means fruit that is natural. Sentence number 2. The smallest parts of your body are called, of course, the cells. Number 3. We should space the quality of the soil by adding natural organic fertilizers. Of course, the correct answer is improve. Improve the quality of the soil. Sentence number 4. Space engineering can be used to protect people, and of course it's called genetic engineering. This is the science which deals with genetics or genes and changing or modifying the genes. So genetic engineering can be used to protect people from starvation. Number 5. A lot of tourists admire the space dishes in your Egyptian restaurants. Dishes here means meals. The word dishes here means meals or food. So the correct answer is tasty. And here I have a question for you. What's the difference between tasty and tasteful? Both of them are adjectives. They are taken from the word taste. But the word tasty equals delicious. Again, the word tasty equals delicious, but the word tasteful is an adjective for a person who has a good taste, a person with a good taste. Like sentence number 6, her choice of clothes is tasteful. Tasteful. It means that she has a good taste for choosing clothes. Sentence number 7, Rana is the student working on this project with me. Of course, the correct answer is whose. And if you pay attention, whose here means who is. Who is working on this project. Sentence number 8. Rana is the student whose work. Because work here is a noun. And this noun belongs to this noun. So Rana is the student whose work on this project is very helpful. It means her work on the project is very helpful. So I need to say Rana is the student whose work on this project is very helpful. Sentence number 9. My friend who is a pilot has always loved flying. Number 10. My brother friend is a Libyan engineer. Of course I need to use whose, because here I say my brother whose friend. This friend belongs to my brother. So my brother whose friend is a Libyan engineer is going to work in Tripoli. Number 11. Rama, cakes are always delicious, is going to make a birthday cake for me. These cakes belong to Rama. So I need to say Rama whose cakes are always delicious. Sentence number 12. Mrs. Ola, a doctor at the hospital, has 3 children. Here I need to say Mrs. Ola who is, and this is the correct answer, whose. It means who is. Number 13. Bag is that. Is it yours? And of course the word that I need to complete this question is whose. Whose bag is that? It means who is the owner of this bag. We saw some people whose car, because this car belongs to them. So we saw some people whose car had broken down. Sentence number 15. Hadil plays music in her free time. And space. When I want to say that I agree with the same person, or I have the same thing done by me, like the first person, I agree with him, it means I need to say so plus helping verb plus subject. So Hadil plays music in her free time, and so do I. Once more, if you want to agree with the speaker, if you want to agree with the speaker, you need to use this expression, to use so plus helping verb plus subject. And the helping verb, the same tense like the first sentence. Like when I say Hadil plays, this is a present simple. And for the present simple, I need to say do or does. So the correct answer, so do I. Hadir plays music in her free time, and so do I. Number 16. Sarah doesn't like biology. Sarah doesn't like biology. And space. This sentence is similar to the previous one, except for one thing. This sentence is negative. This sentence is negative. And so the correct answer will be something different. When your sentence is positive, like number 15, use so. But when your sentence is negative, use neither. Some people say it neither, and both of them are correct. Neither is British and neither is American. Sarah doesn't like biology and neither do I. Sentence number 17. He passed the test and so did his mother. Because this sentence is positive, it's not negative, so I need to use so. Farmers use fertilizers to make their land fertile, and fertile is the adjective from the word fertilizers. If you want to grow vegetables, you have to put space in the soil. What? Of course, it's the seeds. The seeds I put in the soil which turn out to be plants in the future. My brother wants to study genetics at university, and genetics is the science that deals with genes. Sentence number 21. Organic farmers don't use chemicals that are harmful. What is the preposition I need to use after harmful? Yes, remember it very much. Harmful to. Harmful to. Sentence number 22. Fruits and vegetables are sprayed with pesticides to kill. Fruits and vegetables are sprayed with pesticides to kill harmful insects. Sprayed with. Sentence number 23. I get my brown hair and eyes from my parents. They are in my genes. They are something that I inherited from my parents. So they are something in my genes. The main ingredient of this meal I'm cooking is potatoes. Ingredient is something that you use to make some kind of food. Scientists can modify, and modify equals change. Some scientists can modify crops by adding or removing certain genes. Sentence number 26. Should contain information about the ingredients in the food we buy. And of course, whenever we buy any products, we must see labels and read what is written on these labels. When the power went off, all the food in the freezer rotted. Remember, the verb is rot. The verb is rot, and the past participle is rotted. And what about rotten? No, it's not a verb. Rotten is an adjective. Sentence number 28. The apple will need another day to ripen. Ripen is the verb, and of course after to we need to use a verb in the infinitive, and ripen is the verb in the infinitive. And what about ripe? No, it's not a verb. Ripe is the adjective. Remember this very much. Now let's move to sentence number 29. To space is to make small changes in something. And of course the correct answer is modify. And I told you a minute before that modify equals change. When fruits or other food space, it is too bad to eat. Rot is the correct answer. And here we need to put it in the present simple, so it will be rots. When there is not enough food in a country, the people might die of starvation. Starvation. Who can give me another word for starvation? This is my question and I want you to answer. What is another word that gives the same meaning as starvation? Starvation means there is not enough food in a country. Many people were very hungry after the storm. Some even began to starve. Starve is the verb from the word starvation. Number 33. Space modified crops offer opportunity to improve agriculture. And the correct answer, of course, is genetically modified crops. Genetically modified crops. Look at the helicopters. They are spraying the fields from the air. Look at the helicopters. They are spraying the fields. Sentence number 35. Farmers use fertilizers on soil to help plants to grow. Space fruit usually tastes sweet. Of course, ripened. When tomatoes are rotten, because this is the adjective. Many people believe that eating GM food, what's GM food? Yes, that's right. GM food means genetically modified food. May bring diseases in the future. And bring here means cause. Sentence number 39. Don't eat fruit from that tree because it is poisonous. Correct answer. Give me another word for poisonous. Who can think of that? Sentence number 40. Scientists have made genetic modifications to some vegetables. Sentence number 41. Fertile soil produces plenty of good crops. Of course, soil is the place in which we grow crops. Farmers use chemical pesticides to kill insects on crops. The substance we spray on insects to kill them inside crops, we call them pesticides. Some people are worried that genetically modified crops, remember, we say it like this, genetically modified crops. Genetically modified crops. Sentence number 44. Some people are in favor of organic farming. And in favor of means to support this idea, to encourage this idea. And the opposite is some people are against organic farming. So remember, in favor of, and the opposite is against. All people are resistant. Resistant is the adjective from the word resist. And what is the preposition that must follow this word? Yes, to. Resistant to. Resistant to. Years ago, the Nile used to flood most farmers' fields every year. Flood here is a verb, and flood can be used to be a verb or a noun. The last sentence, our should be decreased for the good of our country. And of course, the correct answer, the correct meaning, consumption. And consumption is the noun from the verb consume. Consume. And consume means to use. Now let's move to the second part of today's revision, exercises based on grammar. Hannah, Maryam, that London was the biggest city in England. Of course, the correct answer, Hannah told Maryam. Hannah told Maryam. Patrick said that he was going to see the new film about space. Of course, because this will be future, I'm going to say next week. And next week, when it is changed in reported speech, it is changed into following, the following week. The teacher asked why so many students were absent. Try to imagine what was the original question of the teacher. The teacher says, why are so many students absent today? This is what the teacher said, and today is changed into that day. Sentence number 4. He admitted that he had made a big mistake. Admit means to say that I did something wrong. He said that because the introductory verb is in the past, I need to use a verb in the past. And the past here is wanted. Here, some of you may ask me a question, why don't we use was wanting? This is past simple and this is past continuous. Why don't we use the past continuous? And simply the answer is want. Yes, some students could get what I want to say. Want is not an action, it's a state. And we don't put stative verbs in any continuous tense. I can't say I was wanting. I can't say this. Sentence number 6. Iman that she had never been to a farm. Iman said that she had never been to a farm. Sentence number 7. The farmers said that they organic fertilizers the following year. And because we are speaking about the following year, it's future. And the correct answer must be will. And when we change will in the reported speech, we need to use would use. And this will be the correct answer, would use. He wouldn't be able to sleep until, of course, he said he wouldn't be able to sleep. He said. Sentence number 9. I'm going out, Giovanni, said Khalid. So here Khalid is speaking to Giovanni. Khalid told Giovanni that, remember, Khalid was saying I'm going. And this is present continuous. And the present continuous is changed into past continuous. So Khalid told Giovanni that he was going out. Abdurrahman said that he would see Muhammad. He would see, it means that this sentence was future. And the correct answer will be the following day. Sama said that she to the park the Thursday before. Sama's sentence in the beginning was in the past simple, and the past simple needs to be changed into past perfect, and so the correct answer will be had been. Heidi told the class that she gave a to. Because the introductory verb is in the past, I need to change the sentence to the past. And here we have two words for the past. We can use had or would. But of course had must be followed by past participle. It must be given. And because we don't have given, had will be the wrong answer. And the correct one will be would. My uncle said that many people in India, introductory verb said in the past. So as I told you, I need to change the sentence into the past. Except when the sentence expresses a fact. And of course this is a fact. So remember, don't use the past with this kind of sentences. My uncle said that many people in India speak English. This is a fact. Sentence number 14. David, he would phone me that evening. Promised gives the right meaning. David promised he would phone me. Summer, that the helicopter was flying high. Summer said that the helicopter was flying high. Layla said that the TV serial by then. By then was in the beginning, before it is changed was the word before. So the sentence must be in the present perfect. And the present perfect need to be changed to the past perfect. The original sentence was that I haven't, listen to me carefully, I haven't watched the TV serial before. And haven't need to be changed into hadn't. He said just now, underline the word just now. Just now is a reason for me not to change the sentence into the past. This is one of the situations in which I mustn't change the sentence into the past. He said just now that he will buy a new car next month. Will, don't use would. Sentence number 18. She promised that she be at home the next morning. She promised that she be at home the next morning. She promised that she would be at home. She would be at home. He, Dina, that he was writing a letter. Of course, he told Dina. He told Dina that. Linda, this is the name of a girl. Linda said they were going to Dubai the next week. Of course, said is in the past form. I need to use a sentence in the past. He said that his mother was helping him with her homework then. He said that his mother was helping him with his homework then. Remember that the word then was in the beginning before the sentence is changed into reported speech was now. And now is a key word for the present continuous, and the sentence must be changed into past continuous. The correct answer was helping. She complained that she had waited for more than an hour. Complained. Sentence number 23. They promised that they would phone us. They promised that they would phone us. The biologist said that these fish upstream in the autumn. Of course, this sentence expresses a fact, speaks about a fact, and I need to use the sentence in the present simple without changing it into the past. He admitted that he had arrived late the night before. The sentence was in the past form, and the past need to be changed into past perfect. They told us that they Alexandria Library the following week. The following week means that the sentence was in the future, and the future may be changed into sometimes we use the future with present continuous, like when you arranged something. So the original sentence was that we are visiting, and the correct answer will be were visiting. Rana said that they would meet their friends the following Saturday. Would meet. Sentence number 28. She said that she was hoping to come. 29. I told the professor that I wouldn't attend the following lecture. I told the professor that I wouldn't attend. Mona has just said, and remember, underline this word, has just told. Has just told. This is another key word for me not to change the sentence into the past. Mona has just told me that Mona has just told Amira that they are going to their friend's wedding tonight. Are going without any change into the past. Sentence number 31. I admitted that I didn't have any plans. Because the introductory verb in the past, I need to use a past form. He denied. Deny is the opposite of admit, and deny must be followed by a gerund or verb with ing. So I need to say he denied being. I explained that. Explained is the introductory verb and it is in the past, so I need to change the sentence into the past, and the only past answer is would have to. Sentence number 34. He said that he would see her playing the piano the following party. Maybe one of you will ask, why didn't I say had seen? This is past. I need to use the past because when I have the word like the following party, it speaks about the future. So the original sentence contained the word will, and will is changed into would. 35. The teacher that today's lesson is about farming. The teacher said that. She said, remember when you see these inverted commas, it means that this is the original sentence. So don't change the sentence into the past because this sentence is in the direct form. She said, I won't see anyone until I have finished. I won't see. Will not. Sentence number 37. Farida said that she would play tennis that evening. Would. Why didn't I use had? Right? Because if I use had, I must say played. Had played. She would, and the correct answer here is promised. She promised that she would phone me as soon as the plane landed. 39. She said they, them, there the following Saturday were meeting, because this sentence was in the future form and I changed it into the past. The last sentence, I told my dad that. I told is in the past form. So in the introductory verb is in the past, I need to change the sentence into the past. I told my dad that I didn't have. Why didn't I use hadn't? Yes, right. If I use hadn't, I must use the past participle. I must say I hadn't had. And because this is in the infinitive form, I need to use didn't. Okay? I hope that you understand or you have understood today's revision. Tomorrow, inshallah, we are going to have another one. I hope that you are doing well. Study well. Do your best. The exam is not far. Get ready. Goodbye.